this is Jonathan French Guitar. Merry Christmas, everyone. Today's tutorial is going to be Home for Christmas by Marvin Sapp. The chords that you are going to need are A flat major 7, F minor 7, and we're going to use two shapes for our F minor 7. And then you're going to need D flat major 7, E flat major. You're also going to need a B flat minor 7 and E flat 11. But first we're going to start with our recurring riff in the song. So we're going to start off on the 4th string on the 8th fret, and I'm going to pick that string and hammer on to the 10th fret. So we're on the 4th string, 8th fret, and you hammer on to the 10th fret. And then you go to the 3rd string on the 8th fret. So it's now you're on the 4th string on the 6th fret. So far we have I go, you could do a slide or a hammer on back to the 10th because you're, or so next we're gonna go to the 5th string on the 8th fret. And that's the first part of our riff. And then next we're going to go back to the 4th string and hammer on from the 8th fret to the 10th fret. And what that's going to look like is, so I'm hammering on from the 8th fret to the 10th fret on the 4th string. And then I go back to the 8th fret. So the whole thing, the whole riff should sound and look like. Now, I know that I'm saying, you know, do a hammer on here and there, and that's really the way that I play it. Do not get hung up on hammer-ons or if you want to slide. So if you want to slide, if you want to hammer on, if you don't really want to do any of that, you want to play it like, or any of that is fine as long as you're like sticking to the notes that are in the riff. So, and now I'm going to break down the chords that we're going to use in this song. So we have A flat major 7. You take your first finger and you put it on the 6th string on the 4th fret. You take your 3rd finger and you put it on the 4th string on the 5th fret. You take your pinky and you put it on the 3rd string on the 5th fret. And then you take your 2nd finger, the middle finger, and you put it on the 2nd string on the 4th fret. We're gonna play from the 6th string to the 2nd string for the sake of the song. You don't have to play it like for this song. We're just gonna play from the sixth string to the second string. If you're playing it correctly, it should sound like that. Next, we have our F minor 7 with the fifth string root. We are going to take our first finger and we're going to bar the 8th fret, starting with the 5th string. So you're going to bar from the 5th string to the 1st string on the 8th fret. Then you're going to take your 3rd finger and you're going to put it on the 4th string on the 10th fret. Then you're going to take your 2nd finger and put it on the 2nd string on the 9th fret. Then you're going to strum from the 5th string to the 2nd string. If you're doing it correctly, it should sound like that. Also, this is our F minor 7 chord. This is the other version of it that we're going to use in the song. It's our 6th string root note. So it's F minor 7, 6th string root note. And we're going to take our first finger, we're going to bar that 1st fret starting with the 6th string. So you're barring from the 6th string to the 1st string. Then you're going to take your 3rd finger, you're going to put that on the 5th string on the 3rd fret. You're going to strum from the 6th string to the 1st string. If you're playing it correctly, it should sound like that. Now we have D flat major 7. That's D flat major 7. Taking my first finger and I'm putting it on the 5th string on the 4th fret. Then I'm taking my 3rd finger, I'm putting it on the 4th string on the 6th fret. And then I'm taking my 2nd finger and I'm putting it on the 3rd string on the 5th fret. And then I'm taking my 4th finger, the pinky, and I'm putting that on the 2nd string on the 6th fret. I'm strumming from the 5th string to the 2nd string, and it should sound like that. Next we have E flat major. I'm taking my first finger and I'm putting it on the 5th string on the 6th fret. So it's 5th string, 6th fret. First finger, taking my 3rd finger and I am barring the 4th string, 3rd string, and 2nd string. That is E flat major. If you are playing it correctly, it sounds like this. Just strumming from the 5th string to the 2nd string. B flat minor 7. I'm making that same shape that I made for F minor 7. F minor 7 with the 5th string root note. We're going to make that same shape for our B flat minor 7. I'm barring the 1st fret, starting with the 5th string. I'm barring that to the 1st string. Then I'm taking my 3rd finger, I'm putting that on the 4th string, 3rd fret. Then I'm taking my 2nd finger, I'm putting that on the 2nd string, 2nd fret. I'm going to strum from the 5th string to the 2nd string. If you're playing it correctly, it should sound like that. G minor 7. I'm making the same shape that I made for my F minor 7 with the 6th string root note. So I'm barring the 3rd fret, starting with the 6th string. And so starting with the 6th string, I'm barring from the 6th string to the 1st string on the 3rd fret. Then I'm taking my 3rd finger and I'm putting it on the 5th string on the 5th fret, and I'm strumming from the 6th string to the 2nd string. And now we have E flat 11. To make this chord, I am taking my 2nd finger the middle finger, and I'm putting that on the 5th string on the 6th fret. That's 5th string, 6th fret. Then I'm taking my 3rd finger and I'm putting that on the 3rd string, 6th fret. I'm taking my 4th finger and I'm putting it on the 2nd string, also on the 6th fret. Then I'm going to take my 1st finger and I'm going to put that on the 1st string on the 4th fret. I am not going to put any fingers on the 4th string. And the 4th string is not supposed to really sound out with this chord, but the skin of your fingers is going to mute it, and that's what you want. That's good. If you're playing if you're putting your fingers in the right place, your E flat 11 should sound like this. And now we're going to play the chords and the riff in context. Tutorial for today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did in fact like this tutorial, please do not hesitate to like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Thank you, Merry Christmas, and Happy Holidays.